EditFlow manages the peer review of research journals. It's an intuitive web application that works right in your browser. In this video, I'll show how EditFlow works from an editor's perspective. Upon logging in, I get a bird's eye view of the whole journal and its pipeline. At the top, I see the articles that have been recommended for publication. In this journal, the author chooses a handling editor during the submission process. When an author chooses me, I get an email notification, and the article appears here in the list of all the articles assigned to me. Below that, I see the articles assigned to the other editors. We customize EditFlow to suit the needs and workflow of each journal, so in a different setup, editors might not see each other's articles. Here, they do. EditFlow makes it easy to see the information you need without making you click through a long series of options. For example, on the right for each article is an overview of referee activity. RPT means a referee report has been received from Faulkner, and REQ means a referee request was sent to Hemingway, but he hasn't responded yet. The last article on my queue doesn't have any referee information because it hasn't been sent out for review yet. Let's change that. Clicking on the article's title takes me to a new page. Here I see more detailed information. And I can click on the article link to take a look at the article. I have several choices for what to do next depending on how the journal is set up. In this journal, some of the options include rejecting the article immediately, recommending rejection to the chief editor, requesting a referee report, and requesting a quick opinion. Note that these last two action buttons have bold type. To help editors save time, EditFlow emphasizes the most likely next actions one might take at certain stages of the peer review process. Right now, I'll request a full referee report. Here I can easily find someone who's already in the EditFlow database by searching for the person's last name, full name, or email address, or I can look for someone who matches a particular MSC code. I'm going to ask Jacob Abrams to referee this article, and I'll search for him by name. Two possible matches show up at the bottom of the screen. If he hadn't already been in the system, it would have been easy to add him. But since he's here, all I have to do is click on his name to bring up a draft email message. Notice at the top of this page that instead of sending this referee a new request by email, I could record that I already made such a request outside EditFlow, for example if we met in person or talked by phone. I could also ask for a quick opinion instead. But here I'll send the usual request for a referee report. The template that generates this draft can be customized for each journal or by each editor individually. The message will include a link to the article's EditFlow page, where the requested referee can view the article and either accept or decline the request. This placeholder text will be replaced with an actual link when the message is sent. The message will also include a link that the referee can use to upload their response. I can request a second referee, Vivian Ling, the same way. So let's say I've done that. Now that both referee requests have been sent, EditFlow shows Abrams and Ling under referee requests. There's nothing listed under reports, since the referees haven't had time to submit anything yet. Under status, they both have REQ for requested. Let's say a few days have passed, and both referees have accepted the request. Now the status for both is ACC, for accepted. Let's say some weeks have passed and Ling has submitted her report. There are now two items under reports. One is marked AU, meaning that it's okay to share with the author. And the other one, the AU is crossed out, meaning that this is for the editor's eyes only. As usual in EditFlow, blue text is clickable, and here, clicking on the report's date or document icon brings up the actual report. Let's say that after viewing the report, I'd like to ask the author to revise her article. I just scroll up and click on Request Revision. This brings up a draft email message. At the bottom, I can choose which reports will be attached. Any report that was marked AU will have a checkbox here. EditFlow shows that a revised version has been requested. Now I just need to wait for the revision to come in. Once the revised article is uploaded, there's a new section for version 2. It's easy to send this new version to the referees. The email message will include a link to the revised article. Below that, I'll add some text. Everything that happened with version 1 is still here. And now the referees appear again under version 2. There aren't any reports yet for this version, so let's say some time has passed. Now I have a report from Ling on the revised version. Let's say that after viewing her report, I'm ready to recommend acceptance. In this section at the top, EditFlow is telling me that I'm about to recommend acceptance, even though Jacob Abrams hasn't submitted a report. So first I'll let Abrams know that his report is no longer needed. I can do that while staying right here on this page. I just click the button under his name to expand the message. I could edit it, but this message looks good, so I'll scroll down to the main recommendation to my chief editor. A copy of this message will be sent to all editors. That's because in this particular journal, an article is accepted only after all editors vote. Not every journal works this way, and we can customize EditFlow to accommodate almost any other workflow. And now EditFlow shows that the article has been recommended. Let's head back to the journal overview page. The article is now moved into the queue for recommended articles, and is waiting for other editors' votes and a final decision. Thank you for watching. If you want to get EditFlow for your journal, or if you have a question or want to schedule a more extensive demonstration, you can reach a real person by email at myeditflow@msp.org.